Welcome to my fast news segment channel. You can view quick news in few minutes. Chief Minister Revanth Reddy on Tuesday invited Andhra Pradesh counterpart N. Chandrababu Naidu ETT during the afternoon hours of July 6th at the Mahatma Jyoti Road, Pule Bhavan in Hyderabad. The invitation came after the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister proposed Revanth Reddy for a face-to-face meeting to resolve pending issues from the state bifurcation. In a letter addressed to Naidu, Revanth Reddy expresses his full agreement with his reflections on the need for a meeting between the two chief ministers of the Telugu state. It is imperative need to resolve all the pending issues of bifurcation and in-person meeting is necessary to help to build a strong foundation for mutual cooperation, exchange of ideas, enable us to better serve respective people. Telangana Chief Minister E. Revanth Reddy stated. Food Safety Task Force team conducted an inspection at popular restaurant Hakuna Matata Kitchen in Gachibowli and Tabula Rasa in Nana Kamguda on Monday. The former failed to display a true copy of its FSSAI license while its food handlers were working without headgear, gloves and aprons. The eater has no pest control measures. They did not have medical fitness certificate for food handlers or pest control record. Raw material and semi-prepared food items were not covered or labeled properly. Similar issues were also noticed in Tabula Rasa, including a lack of medical fitness certificates for food handlers. Moreover, expiry prawns and Turkish milk were found. Open dustbin has house flies all over. It does not have proper label covers on store food articles and availability of pest control records. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said his government is serious about plugging the paper leak and is working on war footing to prevent any more such incidents in future. Speaking in reply to the discussion in Lok Sabha, Modi responded to the some of the issues opposition raised in his own inimical style. Statement on NEET row comes amid protests by students following the leak of NEET and NET question papers and criticism from several quarters over oft-erupting paper leak incident. Opposition has been pressuring the government to hold a discussion on the matter. The president expressed concern about paper leak in her address. Want to tell the student and youngster government is serious about controlling incident, taking a back-to-back step on a war footing to fulfill our responsibility. Those playing with the future of youngsters will not be spared. Arrests are being made across country in the NEET issue. The center has already framed strict laws. Important steps are being taken to strengthen the entire system of conducting examination, PM said during his reply. PM responded to some issue opposition have raised, including Agniveer Army requirement controversy. Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy approved the requirement for 3,035 vacant positions in the Telangana State Road Transport Corporation, fulfilling a 12-year-old demand of an understaffed public transport. This is the first requirement in RTC after the formation of Telangana State in 2014. A previous government headed by K. Chandrasekhar Rao could not recruit even one vacant post. In its nearly 10-year tenure, the public transporter was a severe loss, transformed financially after the Congress government introduced Mahalakshmi free buses scheme for women, giving joy to the both RTC and women. Minister for Transport and BC Welfare Poonam Prabhakar shared the government decision to approve the requirement and thanked Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, Deputy and Finance Minister Mallu Vikramarka for the approval. Vacant posts will be filled as soon as possible. The new blood will be strengthened. The public transport system in the state. The corporation is purchasing new buses with the support of the government to meet the increased ridership to implement the Mahalakshmi scheme. Poonam Nizam Kinna moves High Court over Alwal Palace. Justice C.V. Bhaskar Reddy of the Telangana High Court took on file a right plea filed by great-granddaughter Shaf Sakina of Mir Usman Ali Khan Bahadur, challenging action of state government demolish Koti Asafia Palace at Alwal. It was alleged by the petitioner that the respondent illegally possession and demolishing the palace measuring 28.41 acres. Petitioner contended that such an act of the government was illegal without following due process of law and arbitrary. The court, after hearing the party, directed to authority to file a reply within 3 weeks and posted the matter for further adjudication. UP Hathras stampede crowding humidity led to 121 death in Hathras horror in Hathras district, Uttar Pradesh, in stampede during a religious event led by Vishwa Hari Bole Baba, killed at least 121 people and injured over 300. The tragedy occurred near Pulrai village, where a massive crowd exceeded expected attendance. Overcrowding, a narrow exit, bogey condition from overflowing drain contributed to the chaos. Authorities have launched an investigation and Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has vowed to identify those responsible. The incident highlights ongoing challenges in managing large public gatherings in India. Nearly 2.5 lakhs people attended the satsang. Telangana High Court expressed a grave concern at the alarming rise in incidents of children being mauled to death by stray dogs across Telangana, including Hyderabad. In last year, there were 10 gruesome deaths, while many children were left grievously injured after being attacked by stray dogs. The division bench of Telangana High Court, comprising Chief Justice Alok Aradhe and Justice Anil Kumar, drew kindly fume at the feebly effort being made by the state and GHMC in containing the brutal attack. Counselling for a vacant ITI seat on July 18th, the Maulana Azad National University Industrial Training Institute to conduct counselling for the admin to vacant seat in various ITI trade. The last date for submitting the fill-in application is July 18. The counselling session is scheduled for July 22 from 9:30 a.m. on at the ITI Manu Camp, Gachibowli. According to Manu ITI principal Dr. Arshia Azam stated, interested candidate can obtain the application form directly from the campus or alternative from university website www.manu.edu.in. Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy directed a police official to set a precondition filmmakers to provide a video of up to 2 minutes duration to the state government, promote awareness against narcotic drugs and cybercrime when they approach the government for permission for shooting or hiking ticket price. The video, Revanth Reddy said, should be made with the same cast who acted in the film or for which permission to hike ticket price was sought. It is a common practice for filmmakers in Telugu state to approach the state government seeking permission to increase the ticket price for a week or so. After a flagging of 14 new 4-wheelers and 55 two-wheelers for Telangana Anti-Narcotic Bureau and Telangana Cyber Security Bureau. On Tuesday, Chief Minister said cinema theatre owners should also screen these short videos free of cost before beginning of the film to promote awareness against drugs and cybercrime. Chief Minister said big wigs of the Telugu film industry who approached the government for permission to increase ticket price when a big budget film is released will not fulfill their social responsibilities to raise awareness on the menace of drugs and cybercrime. Telangana Anti-Narcotic Bureau Director Sandeep Shandilia present a memento to Chief Minister A. Revanth Reddy during the flag off event of the new vehicle for Telangana Anti-Narcotics Bureau and Telangana Cyber Security Bureau at ICC in Banjara. On Tuesday, DGP Ravi Gupta, Director Cyber Security Chicago, and others are also seen. Telangana Health Minister C. Damodar Rajan in a review meeting held on Tuesday instructed a health official to continuously monitor and ensure the availability of emergency medicine in all government hospitals in Telangana. The minister highlighted the needs to have necessary medicine for seasonal disease and snakebite prevention available in all government hospitals as a part of enhancing medical facilities. Minister Naja Narasimha directed Telangana Medical Supply and Infrastructure Development Cooperation Official to create a route map showing the geographical distance of all government hospitals, primary health centers, community health centers, area hospital and district hospitals. ABVP demand protest increase in Group 2 and Group 3 posts. Member of the Akhil Bharati Vidyarthi Parishad on Tuesday stated protest at the Telangana State Public Service Commission office in Nampal. A large number of protesters gathered and demanded an increase in the number of posts under Group 2 and Group 3 categories and sought allowance of 100 candidates per post for the Group 1 main exam. Urged Congress government to honor its election promise of creating 2 lakh jobs within the first year. They called for issuance of a district selection committee notification to fill 25,000 teaching positions. chanting slogan against the government. The protesters occupy the road in front of the commission premises. Major traffic disruption in the busy area. The police intervened to clear the obstruction, leading to a confrontation as ABVP member resisted arrest, managed physically to remove protesters and transport them away in vehicles. Several vehicles, including 6 school buses, were booked and seized for floating RTC rules during surprise checks conducted jointly by the Telangana RTC and City Traffic Police across location here on Tuesday. The inspection were conducted Lal Banglo, Amirpet, Secunderabad, Tolichoki, Malapet and Dilshugnagar among other places. 3 school buses were without fitness certificate, 1 without a valid permit and 2 others for not having insurance certificate. 5 auto rickshaws were carried. School children more than permissible limit. 2 cars were defaulted on life tax. Construction equipment vehicle have not paid life tax, which an omnibus seized for operating as maxi cab. The officials were keen on the buses were fined under section 207 of the motor vehicle seized and sent to the transport department. They must pay the fine and get the vehicle, said Inspector Muhammad Khoskan. And case filed against 21 private school buses during a fitness check conducted by the Traffic Police and Transport Department. In the first phase of seat allotment, Telangana Polytechnic Common Entrance Test 2024, a significant number of seats remain unfilled. Out of the 931 available seats across 130 Polytechnic, 8,041 are still vacant. This followed the release of the first phase seat allotment results on Sunday. At a total of 69,728 candidates qualified for Telangana Polytech 2024. Among them, 23,991 candidates exercised their web options and 20,890 were successfully allotted seats. Majority of the vacancies, 6,100, are in a private polytechnic institute. Candidates who have received their seat allotment order must report online and complete the fee payment by July 4. Asaduddin Owaisi questioned BJP and opposition on why only 4% Muslims in Lok Sabha. AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi on Tuesday reminded the Lok Sabha about poor representation of Muslims in Parliament and the surge in violence against the large religious minority in India, questioning both the ruling BJP as well as the opposition party. Muslim accounting for 14% of the country population form only 4% of the Lok Sabha. Owaisi said BJP win election. Hate against a Muslim, Owaisi said, practicing in this discussion on a motion. Thanks on the president addresses. The Hyderabad MP also said so-called Misah of the community get over 90% of Muslims and at the doors of the house are not open. Odisha High Court faced criticism for community death sentence of a rapist, citing his habit of Namaz many times. Lawyers question frequent prayers offered by a 36-year-old, a death row convicted of raping and murdering a 6-year-old girl, justifying his sentence to life imprisonment. Odisha High Court cited the convict religious devotion and surrendered to God in its decision. Despite upholding his conviction under IPC and Bosco Act, the court noted his family circumstances and good behavior in prison, arguing against the rarest of rare category for capital punishment. 4th of July 2024. Every year, parade, firework, carnival, fair, political speeches, and numerous ceremonies mark this day. Americans also wear red, white, and blue gear. 4th of July will mark 278th anniversary of the founder of the United States since the adoption of Declaration of Independence by the Continental Congress on July 4, 1776. This day has become an important federal holiday in US. In 1776, on this day, America gained independence from British rule. As United States celebrate Independence Day on July 4th. Watch the channel. Press the bell icon to get latest notification of news. Like, share and subscribe my channel.